Here we go, down the back straightaway. Bumper to bumper, door to door, wheel to wheel. Frank Heckenash Jr., Brian Shirley lead him into turns 3 and 4. Mark Henry looks him over. The American Ethanol green flag is in the air, and we are underway. Down into turns 1 and 2. Brian Shirley going to take the point now. Here comes Heckenash Jr., bottom side of the racetrack. He'll take the lead down into turns 3 and 4. Off turn number 4, still side by side. Shirley way up to the outside. Leader lap number 1, Heckenash Jr. at the line.
Silky smooth the dive down to the inside. It'll be the 3S of Brian Shirley going to look for the lead, looking to go door to door down the back straightaway. Couple of Illinois boys trying to win $5,000 here tonight. Frank Heckenash Jr. down to the inside, but the squirrel looking for a knot. They're dead even down the front straightaway, 2 in the books.
They go door to door into turns 1 and 2. Battle shaping up for the third spot now. Travis Stemler trying to hold off Jimmy Mars. Here comes Mike Spatola with a big run off turn number 2. He's going to go to the outside in 3 and 4. Mars around Stemler, and here comes Spatola trying to make it a 3-car dance.
What a battle, side by side for the race lead. Down the back straightaway, Frank Heckenash Jr. in the 3S of Brian Shirley. Heckenash again down to the inside, Shirley to the outside. What a battle. The opening 3 laps, a classic here at Fairbury. Shirley to the lead.
Frank Heckenash Jr. had to just about park it to get off the 4th corner that time on the bottom of the racetrack. He's still got the momentum, though, down the back straightaway. They'll pull dead even as they go into turn number 3. Shirley with momentum on the outside. He'll continue to drive, but Heckenash still right there as they cross the stripe.
Good racing action at the front of the field. Frank Heckenash Jr. down to the inside. Oh, and Brian Shirley slips up on the false cushion over in 1 and 2, trying to rebound over here in 3 and 4. Heckenash down to the inside, Shirley to the outside. This time it'll be Frank Heckenash Jr. to the lead.
Shirley lost the racetrack just a touch in turns 1 and 2. That upset his car by the time he got to turns 3 and 4. Still trying to recover down the back straightaway with a big run that time off turn number 2. Back to the outside of Heckenash Jr. They're dead even once again. Shirley's car gets upset. He's going to try and go back to the lead. Too close to call.
Frank Heckenash Jr. had the lead per race monitor down the back straightaway. Here he comes, not to be denied this time, looking to pull door to door. Frank Heckenash Jr. and Brian Shirley waging war. 7, 8 and 32 to go, down to the line. Brian Shirley, your new race leader. Wow.
Still side by side at the top spot. We've got a new contest for third, though. Mike Spatola, he dismantled Travis Stemler. Here comes Tim Manville looking to the inside as he tries to move through the field.
They're going to go through lap traffic now. Brian Shirley going to nose out in front of the 99 of Frank Heckenash Jr., but heavy lap traffic.
Oh, big contact down the main straightaway. Tim Manville, Mike Spatola. Wow, they both wanted the same amount of real estate down the main stretch. Here comes Mike Spatola with a big crossover. Still contact into turn 3. Mars thought about 3 wide for that spot. They are going 3 wide this time.
Well, they are 3 wide. A little give and take there. Finally, Jimmy Mars takes advantage of it. Now a slide job from Manville. Spatola trying to cross you back over, contact, and Mars takes advantage. Mars will go to third, but your race leader at the line, Frank Heckenash Jr., retakes the race lead.
Still watching this battle right here for the third spot as Mars takes it over. Manville going back to the outside and trying to take away. Manville into the outside wall off turn number 2. He'll lose a bunch of time down the back straightaway and into turn 3. Meanwhile, your leader slicing and dicing through lap traffic.
Yeah, it'll be Frank Heckenash Jr. continue to show the way as he works through the back markers down the back straightaway. Can't get around the 77 of Jay Morris. Brian Shirley trying to take advantage. Got to clear the 15. Down the front straightaway they go. Frank Heckenash Jr. gets together with the 77 of Jay Morris. It doesn't matter. The caution is out.
Yellow
Mr.
flag
Heiser.
on the speedway.
Woo, what a race so far.
And the reason for the caution, ladies and gentlemen, and race fans listening on the Motor City Racing Network, is the reason that we hoped would not come. Precipitation falling on Fairbury Speedway with 28 laps to go. $5,000 at the end of the Poet 40. Here we go. Mark Henry looks him over. The American Ethanol green flag is back in the air.
Here we go with 28 remaining. Frank Heckenash Jr. going to jump back into the race lead. Boy, Tim Manville and Donnie Walton make contact down the back straightaway, looking to go 3 wide for 4th. Now Brian Shirley going to swing to the outside of Frank Heckenash Jr. for the race lead. It'll be Heckenash, Shirley, Mars, and Manville going to get a 4th now.
3 wide battle for that 4th spot as they went into turn number 1. Here comes the high side hustler. Has to back out of it. Manville takes the line away. He'll think about crossover into turn 3. Down to the bottom side of the racetrack. Caution flag is out as Mother Nature returns.
And David Yeager. So David Yeager at 13th, stopped at the back straightaway, and Mother Nature, a little bit of moisture as well. Who's it going to be? We'll go back to green with Zach Heiser in the American Ethanol Late Model Tour.
Off turn 4, American Ethanol, green flag back in the air. Frank Heckenash Jr. races down into turns 1 and 2. Here comes Mars working bottom side of the racetrack. Brian Shirley on the outside. Mars going to take the second spot down the back straightaway. Shirley must have slipped up going into turns 1 and 2. That car not firing on the outside. Mars has found something here on the restart.
Definitely has. Jimmy Mars, the man on the move here on the restart. Fager looks to the inside of Shirley down the back straightaway. So Brian Shirley and Jason Fager going to go at it. Fager through the middle of the speedway. Shirley on the top side. Jimmy Mars trying to track down Heckenash. Good racing action by your front duo. It'll be Heckenash, Mars, Shirley, Fager, Manville Sins. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Look out. Tim Manville goes around in turn number 2. Mike Spatola has to take evasive maneuvers. Weiser had to do so as well. And wow, Manville got lucky there. And Mike, you can attest to that as well because you just put the microphone down because that was supposed to be a big deal.
That was supposed to, yeah, a really, really, really bad deal. And great racing by everybody involved in, no doubt about it, great racing to the man in charge to our right to keep the cars going high and going low. So he's going to need a hook in 33. Boy, tough break. He had a good run going. Zach Heiser.
Into turns 3 and 4. Mark Henry, your head starter, looks him over. He's got the American Ethanol green flag in hand. And off turn 4, we're back underway. Still a rough start for Shirley as they go into turns 1 and 2. Mars still rolling bottom side. Everybody now trying to go to the bottom of the racetrack. Wow, there is not enough real estate at the back of the pack. Holy smokes, 2 and 3 wide. They're bumper to bumper, door to door off turn number 4.
Boy, Brian Shirley got a good head of steam as he worked into turns 3 and 4. I think he thinks it's now or never. Brian Shirley up on the false cushion down the back straightaway. Gonna nose ahead of Jason Fager for third, but boy, he really hammered the cushion over here in 3 and 4. Does it again. Down on the inside, Jason Fager looks to his inside. Shirley on the outside. But boy, oh boy, that inside groove is moving. Down the back straightaway, Fager looking to pull alongside Brian Shirley. Jimmy Mars starting to reel in Frank Heckenash Jr.
Side by side for the final podium spot as they work down the main straightaway and into turns 1 and 2. Jason Fager, the high side hustler, the tractor tire lover now through turns 1 and 2. He'll get that third spot down the back stretch, and now Brian Shirley. He has to fend off a charge from Donnie Weldon off of turn number 4. Nothing doing for Shirley as he went dead right coming off turn number 4. Something amiss on the 3S machine. He's off the pace in turns 1 and 2.
Well, we'll stay under green for now as Shirley continues to fall back through the field. Looks like we're going to stay green through the whole way. Frank Heckenash Jr. showing the way. All the cars work on the bottom of the speedway. Mike Spatola continues to show the way. Only car running on that high side of the caution comes out. Problems
flat right rear tire for Brian Shirley in the 3S machine as he rolls off of turn number 4. He stuck the hand out the window as he went down the back straightaway, signifying that there was a problem on that car. I'm not the race director, so I'm not going to speculate, but he does draw the caution that time off turn number 4. He'll go down to the hot pit where he could get a couple of laps to change that tire, but it looks like he may be taking it back pit side, and if he goes back to his trailer, that's the sign to American Ethanol officials that he is done for the night.
And he's going to do that, just that, Zach Heiser. Shirley's going to throw
Fager right behind him. American Ethanol green flag is back in the air.
Jason Fager looking to go to the outside. We'll see if he can make it work. Down the back straightaway, looking to go around Jimmy Mars just about as we were ready to give up on that high side. Maybe Jason Fager can make it work. Wouldn't this be a story here tonight? Gonna be Jason Fager's night to the outside of Jimmy Mars. 19 to go.
Down into turns 1 and 2. Mars trying to battle back on the bottom side of the racetrack. Has the position momentarily as they go into turn number 3. Jason Fager, though, back up to the outside cushion off turn number 4. Mars rolling really good along the bottom, though. He maintains that second spot.
17 when they come back by. Fager still not giving up on the top. Looking to pull even with Jimmy Mars for the runner-up spot. Behind of him, Walden fourth. And the 25 of Alan Weiser runs inside the top 5. Then it's Thurlby, Bell, and 2 is Stimler. 17 to go. Frank Heckenash Jr. and Jimmy Mars looking to pull away from Jason Fager. 16 laps to go. $5,000 on the line. Heckenash shows the way.
Fager had all sorts of problems on the top of turns 1 and 2 that last time by. Upset that 25 machine, does it again. Big runt developing on the outside of turns 1 and 2, but Fager now trying to learn how can he hit it and be fast as he struggles again through turns 3 and 4. That allows Mars to pull away. Mars, though, still trailing Frank Heckenash Jr. by over 1 second.
Well, We'll see if they get into lap traffic or if we run out of laps. Jason Fager now going to pull down to the inside of the speedway. It's Heckenus Mars. Fager down to the inside. We'll see if Walden can sneak by him. That leaves Stimler and Bobby Pierce, some of the lone cars working that outside groove. Bobby Pierce trying to rebound and work his way back into the top 10. He's into 10th, and he's moving, but boy, he lost a position there to Jay Morris. 13 laps to go. Frank Heckenus Jr. on the bottom of the speedway, looking good.
Jason Fager Jr. now having some problems holding on to that third spot. He reverts back down to the bottom side of the raceway, and now he's trying to hold off a charge from Walden on the bottom side in that 1W machine, and right behind him is Weiser in the 25.
See if Bobby Pierce can take a couple of cars here as he's worked around the 77 of Morris. He works inside the top 10. Now looking, got his sights set on the 2 of Travis Stimler. Down the back straightaway they go. Bobby Pierce on the move here late. It's 11 to go. It's all Frank Heckenus Jr. and Jimmy Mars running 1-2. Fager third, Walden fourth. Now Weiser going to take it to the high side. Bobby Pierce on the charge. 10 to go. Frank Heckenus Jr. continues to show the way.
Don't look now, but Jimmy Mars slowly but surely eating into that lead by Frank Heckenus Jr. It's not a very consistent munch on the lead, but he is starting to reel him in as they come off turn number 4 and down the main straightaway. Closest battle on Speedway, though, heating up for that battle outside the top 5.
No doubt about it. Here comes Bobby Pierce now looking to take the 2-for-1 deal. Going to go after Rich Bell and the 14 of Thurlby. Bobby Pierce on the move. Running out of laps, though. 8 to go. Frank Heckenus Jr. going to incorporate lap traffic. Going to put Logan Arntz a lap down. Can't get the job done. 8 laps to go. Bobby Pierce going to war with Rich Bell and the 14
of Brandon Thurlby, your points leader with the American Ethanol Late Model Tour. Pierce, he dismantles Bell. Bell now back a spot, and now here comes Bobby Pierce to the outside of Brandon Thurlby off turn 4. Wow, no racetrack left, and he makes it work down the main straightaway. Back into turns 1 and 2. Bobby Pierce still working high side off turn 4. Thurlby working bottom side. That's a battle for the 6th spot as they go into turns 3 and 4. Meanwhile, down the back straightaway and into turns 3 and 4. Frank Heckenus Jr. gonna see 5 fingers to the air, 5 laps to go this time by.
He's got 2 lap cars between himself and Jimmy Mars. David Yeager slowing the onslaught from Jimmy Mars. Frank Heckenus Jr.'s got to love what he's seeing. 4 to go when he comes back by. Fager runs third, Walden fourth. Here comes Bobby Pierce, gonna try to crack the top 5 before this one's over. Gonna go around Alan Weiser, now gonna go around Donnie Walden. Got a sight set on Jason Fager. Bobby Pierce putting on a whale of a show. Oh, if we could catch a caution, that would be great. But 3 to go. Frank Heckenus Jr. trying to see it through for $5 grand.
3 laps to go for Frank Heckenus Jr. as he gets ready to put Mike Spatola 1 lap down the back straightaway. Jimmy Mars, he's able to pick off lap traffic easily as well, but he's going to run out of time. 2 sticks to the air. 2 laps to go for Frank Heckenus Jr. into turns 1 and 2. Bobby Pierce still working outside, trying to crack the top 5. He's to the outside of Walden, this time down the main straightaway. Bobby Pierce riding in the 4th spot now. Hard charge on the outside. Meanwhile, off turn 4, white cloth in the air. 1 lap to go for Frank Heckenus Jr. in the number 99 machine. Off turn 2, down the back straightaway for the final time and into turns 3 and 4. Welcome to Fairbury Speedway, and an Illinois guy gets it done. Frank Heckenus Jr., your winner.
Second gonna go to Jimmy Mars. The battle for third down to the line. Who's it gonna be? Fager by a nose. Bobby Pierce puts on a show, come home 4th. And 5th, they'll go to Donnie Walden. 6th to Weiser. 7th to Thurlby. 8th to Rich Bell. 9th to Jay Morris. 10th to Travis Stimler. 3rd will be Jason Fager. 2nd, Jimmy Mars. And our own Zach Heiser will talk to your winner. Out of Orland Park, Frank Heckenus Jr.